There comes a moment in life when you feel like everything is against you. The nights are long, the days feel heavy, and the battles seem endless. You wake up with doubts sitting on your chest, whispering that maybe you're not good enough, maybe you don't have what it takes, maybe this is the limit of your story. And it hurts, because deep down you know you have something inside you, but the world keeps throwing roadblocks in your path. Think back to a time when you were at your lowest. Maybe it was losing someone you loved. Maybe it was failing at something you gave your whole heart to. Maybe it was being rejected, fired, abandoned, or overlooked. Those moments left scars, didn't they? They left you questioning your worth. They made you wonder if you should just give up. But here's the truth. Those scars are not signs of weakness. They are proof that you survived what was meant to break you. The hardest struggles you faced, the nights you cried alone, the times you felt invisible, those aren't the end of your story. They are the beginning of your strength. You see, strength is not built in comfort. Nobody becomes powerful, resilient, or unshakable by living an easy life. Strength is born in the fire of struggle, in the weight of pain, in the silence of lonely nights when you push yourself to keep going even when everything inside you wants to quit. Every champion you admire, every successful athlete, every entrepreneur, every leader has faced pain. They've had moments when they thought they couldn't take another step, but they did. And because of that, their struggle transformed into strength. And that's exactly what's happening in your life right now. You may not see it yet. You may still be in the middle of the storm, wondering if the rain will ever stop. But one day, you're going to look back and realize that the struggle you're in today was preparing you for something greater than you imagined. Your hardest struggles are building the muscles you can't see yet. They are shaping the courage, the wisdom, the resilience, and the faith you will need for the future that's waiting for you. So when life knocks you down, don't stay down. Get back up. Wipe your tears. Stand taller. Because the pain you feel today is not permanent. It's the foundation of the strength you'll carry forever. And when you rise from this season, you won't just be stronger for yourself. You'll be an inspiration for others. People will look at you and say, "How did they survive that? How did they keep going?" And your answer will be simple. Because the struggle turned me into someone unstoppable. This is not the end of your story. This is the part where your hardest struggles transform into your greatest strengths. Every struggle has a hidden gift, but most people never see it because they're too focused on the pain. They see the disappointment, the rejection, the loss, and they think that's all there is. But what if I told you that buried inside that struggle is the very thing that's going to unlock your future? Think about the hardest moments of your life. The heartbreak that left you shattered. The job you lost that made you question your value. The betrayal that cut so deep you swore you'd never trust again. The nights when you felt completely alone. Those experiences weren't meant to destroy you. They were meant to shape you. When you go through pain, you learn things you could never learn in comfort. You learn how strong you are. You learn who your real friends are. You learn the difference between what you want and what you need. And most importantly, you learn that no matter how heavy life gets, you have the power to rise. Pain teaches you resilience. Failure teaches you persistence. Loneliness teaches you self-reliance. Every single struggle is a lesson in disguise. And the people who rise to greatness are the ones who refuse to let those lessons go to waste. Look at history. Look at the people we celebrate as heroes, icons, legends. Martin Luther King Jr. faced hate and violence, yet his struggle became the strength that inspired a movement. Oprah Winfrey grew up in poverty, endured abuse, and faced rejection, but her struggles became the fuel for a career that has touched millions. Even someone like Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in history, was cut from his high school team. That struggle, that humiliation, became the fire that drove him to practice harder than anyone else. The same principle applies to you. The struggles you're going through right now are not random. They are shaping you for a future you can't fully see yet. They are building resilience inside of you that will become your greatest advantage. Here's the thing most people don't realize. Comfort doesn't create greatness. If life was easy, you'd stay average. If everything went your way, you'd never grow. But the struggle? That's where the growth happens. That's where the transformation takes place. That's where ordinary people become extraordinary. And yes, I know it hurts. I know there are nights when you cry into your pillow, mornings when you don't want to get out of bed, moments when you feel like nobody understands what you're going through. But I promise you this, the strength you are building right now is going to become your superpower. There will come a day when the very thing that once made you want to quit will be the reason you inspire others to keep going. There will come a day when you'll tell your story, and people will lean in with wide eyes, saying, "I don't know how you survived that." And you'll smile, because you'll know that the hardest struggles of your life became the foundation of your greatest strengths. So don't run from the struggle. Don't numb it. Don't hide from it. Don't try to escape it. Face it. Walk through it. Because when you do, you'll come out stronger than you ever imagined. Remember this: diamonds are made under pressure, steel is forged in fire, and legends are born in struggle. And you, right now, are becoming stronger than you've ever been. Here's the truth: struggles don't just happen to you, they happen for you. But here's the problem: most people waste them. They go through pain, and all they do is complain. They go through loss, and all they do is replay the "why me" story in their head. And while they're stuck in self-pity, they miss the gold hidden inside their struggle. If you're listening right now, I want you to flip your mindset. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" start asking, "What is this teaching me?" That one question can change your entire perspective. Every setback is trying to reveal something about you. Maybe your failure is teaching you humility and patience. Maybe your heartbreak is teaching you self-worth. Maybe the rejection you're facing is teaching you persistence. Struggles are life's way of shaping you into someone who can carry the weight of the success you're destined for. Think about a seed. If you plant it in the ground, it has to go through darkness before it breaks through the soil. The dirt is heavy. The darkness is suffocating. But without that pressure, without that struggle, the seed would never grow roots, and it would never become the tree it was meant to be. You're the same way. Right now, your darkest moments may feel like they're burying you, but in reality, they're planting you. And if you stay in the fight long enough, you'll break through the surface and grow into something greater than you ever imagined. Let's talk about practical ways to use your struggles as fuel. Step 1. Reframe the story. Instead of saying, "I failed," start saying, "I learned." Instead of, "I lost everything," say, "I'm being stripped down so I can rebuild stronger." Your brain believes the story you tell it. So stop repeating the narrative of defeat and start crafting the narrative of growth. Step 2. Turn pain into action. Every time life knocks you down, you have two choices: stay down or get up swinging. Take the energy of your pain and redirect it into discipline. Channel heartbreak into hitting the gym. Channel rejection into sharpening your craft. Channel disappointment into pushing yourself further than ever before. Pain is wasted if it doesn't get converted into progress. Step 3. Build your resilience muscle. Resilience isn't a gift, it's a skill. And like any skill, it gets stronger the more you practice it. Every time you push through discomfort instead of quitting, you're strengthening that muscle. So the next time you feel like giving up, remind yourself, this is not the end, this is practice. You're building the strength you'll need for the next level of your life. Step 4. See the bigger picture. Your struggle is a chapter, not the whole book. Stop acting like your story is over when you're only in the middle. Every setback is part of a setup for something greater. Life isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. Now let's get real. This isn't just philosophy. There are living, breathing examples of people who turned struggles into strength. Take J.K. Rowling. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, she was a single mom living on welfare, rejected by multiple publishers. She could have quit. She could have said, "I'm not good enough." Instead, she turned her pain into pages. Her struggle became her legacy. Or take Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He once had just $7 in his pocket after his dream of professional football collapsed. $7. That was his struggle. But instead of letting it define him, he used it as fuel. Today, he's one of the highest paid actors in the world and owns a company called $7 Productions, a reminder of where he came from. These stories aren't exceptions, they're proof. Proof that struggle is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of your transformation. Proof that what you're going through right now could be the very thing that launches you into greatness. And here's something powerful you need to remember. Your struggle doesn't just build strength for you, it builds strength for others. When you overcome your battles, you inspire someone else to overcome theirs. Your story becomes someone else's survival guide. So stop hiding your scars. Stop being ashamed of your pain. Wear them as proof that you survived, proof that you fought back, proof that you're still standing. Because one day, someone will look at you and say, if they made it through that, maybe I can too. That's legacy. That's impact. That's strength. And right now, you're in the process of becoming that person. Your hardest struggles are molding you into someone unstoppable, someone resilient, someone powerful beyond measure. So the next time you face a struggle, and trust me, life will send more your way, don't back down. Don't quit. Remind yourself, this is not breaking me. This is building me. Because in the end, your greatest struggles will always transform into your greatest strengths. Let's dive deeper. Struggles aren't just obstacles. They're opportunities dressed in disguise. But here's the truth most people never realize. If you waste your struggle, you waste your strength. Pain that isn't turned into power just becomes baggage. And baggage will slow you down for the rest of your life. So the question is, what are you doing with your struggles? Are you letting them crush you? Or are you letting them carve you? Think about this. Every diamond was once just a piece of coal. What transformed it? Pressure, heat, time. The very conditions that would destroy most things are the exact conditions that create something priceless. Your struggles are no different. The pressure you're under right now? It's shaping you. The heat you feel? It's purifying you. The waiting season you're stuck in? It's maturing you. But here's the catch. You have to stay in the process long enough to let the transformation happen. Too many people quit right before the breakthrough. They get tired, they get discouraged, and they walk away, never realizing they were one step away from the diamond version of themselves. That's why I'm telling you, don't waste your pain. Think about athletes. The strongest, fastest, most successful athletes in the world didn't get there by avoiding pain. They embraced it. They let sore muscles, endless training, and countless failures sharpen them. Michael Jordan didn't just walk onto the court as the greatest of all time. He was cut from his high school basketball team. He used that rejection as fuel. He turned struggle into mastery. It's the same with entrepreneurs. Every great business you admire today was once someone's failure story. Steve Jobs was fired from the very company he founded. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination. Can you imagine if they had quit? If they had let those struggles define them instead of refine them? The world would have lost giants. And this is where you come in. Your struggles are shaping you for something bigger than you can see right now. You might not understand it in this moment, but one day you'll look back and realize, if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't be who I am today. But to get there, you have to embrace 3 things. 1. Embrace the pain. Stop running from discomfort. Stop chasing the easy road. Growth is born in resistance. Muscles only grow when they're torn and rebuilt. Your spirit works the same way. 2. Trust the process. It may feel unfair. It may feel endless. But nothing in your life is wasted. Every sleepless night, every tear, every setback, it's all working together to build a stronger version of you. Don't curse the process. Trust it. 3. Stay consistent. Pain without persistence just breaks you. Pain with persistence builds you. The difference is consistency. When life knocks you down, keep showing up. Keep fighting. Keep moving. The struggle may be temporary, but the strength you gain from consistency lasts forever. And let me tell you something powerful. Your struggle is not just about you. It's about the people who are watching you, quietly waiting to see if you'll make it. Someone out there is depending on your survival to fuel their own. Your endurance might be the reason someone else doesn't quit. Think about that. Every time you push through, you're not just saving yourself, you're lighting the way for others. This is legacy, and legacies are never built on easy roads. Nobody remembers the person who had it all handed to them, but they do remember the one who was tested, broken, doubted, and still came back stronger. One day, your struggles will become your testimony. They'll be the story that inspires others. They'll be the foundation of your success, the reason you can handle the weight of the life you've always dreamed of. And when that moment comes, when you stand in victory, you won't look back and wish it was easier. You'll look back and say, I'm glad it was hard, because the struggle made me strong enough to carry this life. So the next time you feel like breaking, remind yourself of this. Diamonds don't form without pressure. Champions aren't made without losses, and legacies aren't built without pain. Your struggles today are building your strength for tomorrow. Stay in the fight. Stay in the process. And don't waste a single ounce of the pain you're carrying right now, because it's the very thing that's turning you into someone unstoppable. Let's bring this home. If you've made it this far, you already know something most people never realize. Your struggles are not a punishment. They're preparation. They are not meant to break you. They're meant to build you. And one day, the very thing that you think is holding you back right now will be the story that lifts you up. But here's the truth. None of this matters if you quit. None of this matters if you let your pain convince you to stop. Because the breakthrough only belongs to those who refuse to give up. Think about it. What do all the people you admire have in common? It's not luck. It's not privilege. It's not that life was easier for them. No. What they all share is one unshakable truth. They did not quit. They endured the struggle. They carried the weight. They stood tall when everything in them wanted to collapse. That's what greatness is. Not perfection. Not talent. Not shortcuts. Greatness is refusing to surrender when life gives you every reason to. Now, let's get personal. Right now, you're fighting battles nobody knows about. Maybe it's financial pressure. Maybe it's heartbreak. Maybe it's self-doubt that whispers every night, telling you you're not enough. But let me tell you this. You are more than enough. You are stronger than the storm you're in. And this struggle you're in, it won't last forever. But the strength you gain from it will. So instead of asking, why me? Start asking, why not me? Why not be the one who breaks the cycle? Why not be the one who proves that pain doesn't have the final say? Why not be the one who rises from struggle into strength, and then uses that strength to impact the world? Because here's the thing, your life isn't just about you. Every time you rise, you give others permission to rise. Every time you refuse to quit, you inspire someone else to keep going. Your story will give hope to people you may never even meet. Picture this. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you're standing in a place you once prayed to be. You've built a life you're proud of. You've become someone stronger, wiser, unshakable. And when people ask you how you got there, you'll smile and say, because I didn't quit when it was hard. I turned my struggles into my strength. That's the version of you waiting on the other side of this struggle. That's the life that's possible if you hold on. So don't you dare give up now. Don't you dare let this season convince you that it's the end. It's not the end, it's the beginning. The beginning of your strength. The beginning of your story. The beginning of a victory so great, you won't even recognize yourself when you get there. But here's the catch, you have to decide. No one can do it for you. No one can carry your struggle. No one can walk your journey. This is on you. And that's the best news, because if it's on you, it means you have the power to change it. So here's my challenge to you. Starting today, don't run from your struggles. Face them. Use them. Let them fuel you. Let them sharpen you. Let them build you into the person you were always meant to be. Because one day, you will look back, and every tear, every setback, every sleepless night will make sense. You'll realize it wasn't wasted. It was the foundation of your strength. And when that day comes, you'll be grateful you didn't quit. You'll be grateful you kept going. You'll be grateful you chose to turn struggle into strength. So don't wait. Your time is now. Your life is now. Your legacy is being written in this moment. Pick yourself up. Wipe away the doubt. Stand tall in the storm. And remember this forever. Your hardest struggles will become your greatest strengths. Fire now, go prove it.